Today, we're going to take a closer look at SocialPlug.io. Is it a legitimate place to buy Instagram followers, and are the followers even real? My name is Ethan, and I have a decade of Instagram marketing experience, and today, we're going to take a closer look at SocialPlug.io. Real quick, before we start the review, I have reviewed over 70 different Instagram growth services. So if you want to see my list from best to worst and you want to see where all of these growth services ranked and which ones are the best ones, please go to ascendviral.com/grades after the video. Also, I release a nearly 3-hour completely free Instagram marketing course that's available on this YouTube channel. And Josh Ryan, a friend of the channel, very popular Instagram marketing YouTuber, also released his course for free on this channel. Both of those links are in the description below. Now, let's start the review. So we're gonna be taking a look at SocialPlug.io. And just before we get started, this is what you call an SMM panel website. And what that means is they're not just focused on Instagram followers, which is what I'm concerned about, but they have, Twitter followers, Reddit, upvotes, LinkedIn, Spotify. They got all these different services. SMM panels are essentially websites that sell you things you can acquire from software. That's a good way of putting it, meaning they have some huge software at SocialPlug.io that has tens of thousands of Spotify accounts, tens of thousands of TikTok accounts, YouTube accounts, Instagram accounts, and whatever else. They have all of these accounts that are created within the software. They're made to look real. And whenever somebody purchases Spotify views or, LinkedIn, I don't even know what they sell with LinkedIn connections. Whenever you purchase these things, they then tell the software, okay, this person purchased stuff, so now let's send these fake generated profiles to complete the order. So we're going to type in that, this is the quantity that needs to go to this place. And then they send the fake bot generated product to the customer. And let's talk about the Instagram services. But before we do that, we were going to be judging SocialPlug on the 5-star grading scale. And if you're unfamiliar with the 5-star grading scale, let me explain it to you right now. All growth services are ranked from 0 to 5 stars. The grading rubric is as follows. Number 1, is there a focus on the user's content? Good content is the key to growth. A service should assist in helping the user create better content or give coaching advice on how to improve their current content strategy. Some kind of content assistant earns a star. Number 2, what type of growth is it? Does this growth strategy that the service used go against the Instagram's terms of service? Or is it a legitimate growth strategy? A legitimate ethical growth strategy earns a star. Number 3, is it manual or is it a bot? Does the service incorporate some kind of AI, software, bot, or some kind of automation that goes against Instagram's terms of service? Or is it a manual service performed by hand on a real phone? Any kind of manual service, which is preferred, earns a star. Number 4, is there a free trial or growth guarantee? Does the service offer some kind of free trial or some kind of satisfaction or growth guarantee? A free trial earns half a star, and a satisfaction or growth guarantee earns half a star. Number 5, who is running the company? Can the owner or the actual team information be easily found on the website? If the owner or the team information can be easily identified, they earn a star. All right, so let's go to Instagram and let's go to Instagram followers because that's what I'm most concerned about. And I initially was kind of impressed with this website, and I never am impressed with SMM panels because I think SMM panels are always misleading because they prey on people who don't know better. People who have been in social media marketing for a long time just know that, yeah, these are fake followers. There might be some strange scenario where you need to use fake followers or fake likes or Spotify streams or whatever, but they're widely known by people who are in this industry as it's fake, right? But they definitely prey on people who somehow get here from search engines or, some ad that promotes SocialPlug, and they use language that suggests that these are real, and that's unfortunate because they're not real, and it's misleading to suggest that these are real. But I was kind of impressed with SocialPlug here because if you scroll down here, what they say about the accounts is they're realistic, high quality looking profiles and names, kind of suggesting that they're high quality looking, suggesting that these are fake followers. And they also, I mean, they spent some good money finding this model to do a 5-minute video lying about that these followers are real. But if you go down to the page here, they do say that these are these real followers, which is they should say, no, these are not real followers. We have software that sends you the followers, the likes, the comments. But what they say is these are real followers. However, these followers may not interact with your posts. These are fake followers. And for the most part, I'd like to think that services like this are exclusively used by people who are aware that these are fake followers. However, whenever you use language that's deceiving, and whenever you hire a model to talk about your service and say that they're real followers, I got to make a video and just make it clear to the people who just aren't up to speed with, you know, how shady websites operate. This is fake followers. And it's not like I'm here to shut down fake follower websites. I just want fake follower websites to say that they're fake follower websites. Because in all of these videos that I've done on like the 50 different fake follower websites that I reviewed, there's people in the comments who are like, dang it, I thought they were real. I'm charging back on my credit card. I got scammed. My account's ruined. So I have to make these videos just so if you are fortunate enough to do your research beforehand and you weren't sure these are real followers or not, I got your back. Now, if you clicked on this video and you were like, I know that they're fake, I want to know what kind of fake followers these are. Unfortunately, that's not going to be this video. It might be another video. I am going to put together a video at some point and, you know, buy like 1 million followers from all these fake follower websites and just show you that these are fake followers. But that's not this video. Maybe I will in the future. But just to be clear, there's 3 ways you can gain followers on Instagram. The first one is post really good content. Post really good content that gets pushed out to the Explore page, that gets pushed out to the suggested page. Through content alone, you can gain followers. The second way is by interacting with people. Let's imagine you're a personal trainer and you want to interact with people because you know if people start following you, you can get more followers, you can get more customers, you can sell more personal training services. So what you might do, for example, is pull up a local gym's Instagram page and go through the comments, go through the followers, interact, like, comment, follow, DM the people that are, you know, interacting with a local gym. Those people might see your page and they might be interested in a local personal trainer, and you can gain followers that way. You can gain clients that way. It's a really effective way to grow your business, is by just interacting with people. Make friends on Instagram. That's the second way. The third way is running ads. And that's it. Those are the 3 ways you can gain followers on Instagram. Services and sites like SocialPlug and like the 50 other websites that I reviewed that are just straight up fake follower services, they try to suggest that there's a magical 4th way, and that's by purchasing their followers, and all of a sudden some magic fairy is going to convince normal people to just start following you on Instagram, and that's not what happens. It's all in a software. It's all generated by a bot, and their job, SocialPlug's job, is to make it look as realistic as possible in order to avoid Instagram's, you know, banning system and to avoid all of the Instagram algorithms and whatnot. And to be fair, like I don't care if SocialPlug exists because that's how the world works, right? I just care that people don't get scammed and people don't get misled into what they're buying. That's my big, and I think for the most part, to give props to SocialPlug, they do a pretty okay job for the most part. By the way, what is this? 850 customers, and then it's like trusted by 100,000 customers? Just notice that right now. It's a little different. It's a little different. Anyway, yeah, I think and by the way, I don't necessarily, you know, I've reviewed 50 of these sites that are just straight up fake follower sites. There's no preference. If you're trying to buy fake followers and you are aware you're buying fake followers, there's no difference in SocialPlug than any other website, right? do your due diligence, make sure you don't get scammed. I would always be apprehensive about giving these companies your credit card because there's no owner information, there's no company information. Like, they could do whatever they want. Just do your research, and maybe SocialPlug is exactly what you're looking for. But this whole idea, and they have this whole thing right here, social proof, increase popularity, boost credibility, save time, engagement. No, I disagree with all 5 of these things, and Instagram also disagrees with all 5 of these things. Instagram's algorithm is good. The social proof, it looks corny. I never recommend social proof because I think it's never going to help you in the long run. It's not going to increase your popularity because these people aren't real. It's not going to boost your credibility. It absolutely will do the opposite. Save time. That doesn't even make sense. How, if you're trying to build real followers, you're not saving time by getting fake followers. And again, you're not improving your organic engagement if you have fake engagement. Instagram's algorithm doesn't care if you get likes and comments from fake accounts. They know this. The algorithm is good enough to know. Like, they might allow it to happen. You might be allowed to get fake likes and fake comments on your posts and fake followers, right? But Instagram doesn't place any significance on it, meaning those additional fake likes and fake comments that you get from these services aren't going to be the missing link that you need in order to go viral. Instagram knows that there's no importance on the likes and comments that you get from these fake accounts. So it's a waste of money. So I disagree with all these things, but who should buy fake followers? In my opinion, truly nobody, unless you just, for sure, if you're a business, don't. For sure, if you're a business, don't. If you're an influencer, don't. If you are just trying to if you're just like a normal person and you don't want, and you're not interested in like selling things, and there's like this weird vanity issue that you have that you need to like get this validation, that's fine. I'm not gonna, it's weird. It's like, again, personally, I think it's weird, but everybody's on their own journey, I guess. If you feel like you could solve some issues in your life by having fake followers and fake likes and fake comments, I think every psychologist will disagree with your thoughts on that, but I'm not here to stop you, I guess. I'm clear about that with almost every one of these videos. Is I'm not here to stop you as long as you're aware. That's what this video acts as. This video is, as long as you're aware these followers are fake, then I guess do what you want to do. But there's a lot of people that are researching this specific company because they're not aware if these followers are real or not. And there's no good sources on the internet besides what we're doing here on this YouTube channel. So going back to the 3 ways to gain followers on Instagram, by the way: post good content, interact with others, ads. If you are interested in the second one, interacting with others, our organic Instagram growth service at ascendviral.com/followers. Once again, ascendviral.com/followers. We pair you with an Instagram expert who acts as your virtual assistant, who interacts with targeted, interested people on your behalf. So they interact with others. They try to gain you real followers the correct way, the organic way. And we have a 5-day free trial if you are interested. So I have to just throw that out there. There are actual genuine Instagram growth services. And for the most part, any Instagram growth service that talks about manual interaction on a real smartphone by a real person, no bots, those services are fine. Those are truly like the only services that work. Everything else, and I have so many videos on this, but everything else is just usually not something you should do. And I'm not just saying that as a competitor, because I really don't view myself in competition with fake follower services, but you have to be aware that there's no other. Those are the 3 options are what I gave you: post good content, interact with others organically, and create ads. If there's ever a service that is trying to circumvent those 3 things and try to suggest that there's a 4th thing that can gain you followers, it's no good. Instagram is not going to be a fan with it, or Instagram's not going to like you doing it. So that's all I got to say. SocialPlug.io. Do your due diligence. SocialPlug was so close to just getting like some kind of like respectable thumbs up from me. They just got to get rid of all this real stuff. Like, they got to get rid of all of the, like, this. Get rid of this. just admit somewhere on this page that it's fake followers, and this entire video is like going to be me being like, SocialPlug's all right. I mean, they're at least admitting it. And in other videos, I'd just be like, yeah, SocialPlug's admitting it. Go do SocialPlug. Yeah, I mean, I think there's only been 2 sites of the 50 fake follower sites that are actually just straightforward and saying, hey, these are fake followers. And I think in all those videos, I'm like giving them the thumbs up and saying, nice. As long as you're aware of it, go for it. But again, that's not a recommendation to buy fake followers. Anyway, on the 5-star scale, it gets 0 stars just because any fake follower site I've just been given 0 stars. And yeah. Also, you got to fix this Fix this. 850, 100K plus. 2 different numbers. So those are my 2 recommendations just for SocialPlug. But yeah, beautiful website, by the way. I really do like this website. I'll go on a little tangent. We got time. As far as SMM panels go, very pretty website. You know, way to get an attractive model that speaks good English. I mean, it's about as good of a SMM panel you can hope for. They just need to fix some of their language here. And yeah, that's all I got to say. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.